tonight, I think.
Yep.
It's no problem for me. We've been through many times.
Well,
Three Madoka.
It is, yeah. It's
Three Madoka, a bit like the Three Musketeers.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. Instead of swashbucklers, we're monks. We're kung fu musketeers.
well, it's an appropriate Budoka mission, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just
It is.
open up the spreadsheet. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. You'll be glad to hear I have the South Hyuga map prepared.
Ooh,
Good.
exciting stuff.
Let's see. So that's there, fine. So my understanding is that you are finishing up your week's training at the House on the Rock.
Yep, that takes us up to the
Correct.
30th of the month.
Up to the 30th of the month. And so, therefore, your icon should be in the House on the Rock, which it isn't, because we moved you up to Nobioka in your off week
Yes.
to talk to
Kinzo.
Kinzo.
Yes, in their off week, because I trained both of them, didn't I?
While we
you
were
trained both weeks.
were speaking to Kinzo, we'd also have to update the Rat Gang. Yes, the Rat Gang leader, that we will be out of action for a bit longer than we initially told him.
Yeah, we'd said a month originally, but we might be a bit longer, so we'd need to tell
We
him.
may overshoot the month.
Da, 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 da. Now, what does he
Obviously,
think about
we will-
that?
We will obviously not. We will not be claiming our retainer fee for that time.
Obviously. Well, they'll see whether or not they think they still need you when you get back. Okay?
Okay, fair enough.
So far, they haven't had any reaction from Miyazaki, but it's early days yet. Okay, so you finish your training on 30 Kisaragi, and you're due to be setting out the following morning for the Harvest of War School.
Yeah.
Right, we're exchanging scrolls between two schools, aren't we?
Okay, you are invited for an evening meal with the sensei.
What's the month called now?
It's one yoyoi.
Oh, we're back to
Y-O-U-
Yoi.
Y-O-Y-O-I. And so you are invited for a meal with the sensei, and he inquires as to your plans for travelling to the house at the Harvest of War School.
We're going to take the road, weren't
well,
we?
Yes, the roads as much as possible.
Yep.
Unless we have some evidence that the roads are not safe, but that seems unlikely.
Well, he would point out that there isn't a road from Miyazaki round to the south. There's a short road to a couple of fishing villages, but otherwise you're out in the wilds.
We're only going the
So-
three of us, aren't we? And we are the fastest and the most agile, so we're the best over that rough terrain anyway. Are we taking anyone as NPC? Oh, sorry. So was what's Doc's new character called again? Asakura. Is Asakura coming with us? Is Tomoe coming with us?
In the absence of anything else, I will assume that Tomoe is going with you. I'm not sure about Asakura because you're travelling as Budoka and he is a Bushi. So...
Isn't Tomoe a Bushi as well?
Yes, but she's a proper NPC now.
Yeah, she's still an NPC. Okay, so we'll leave him at home while the player's not here, because player is definitely coming back.
She is grateful for what you've done for her mum, and she feels she owes you a debt for that, so she will repay it by accompanying you on this trip.
We'll keep her as NPC just now until the player comes back, if she does. Okay, so it's the three of us and Tomoe then.
Yes.
Okay.
The sensei is a little bit concerned about your your route, but you appear confident he will entrust these.
Was there any?
Hmm?
Is there any particular dangers that he knows of that we should be aware of?
Bandits, mountain demons, wild animals, storms, earthquakes, all sorts of things can affect travellers through the wilds.
But there's nothing specific in that area other than things that could happen.
Well,
anyway.
he doesn't know. He's not actually
Okay.
travelled that route.
Do we need
He
to...
has travelled to that south to the house on the Harvest of Warskill himself, which is why he knows the sensei. But he travelled by fishing boat.
So we need to look at the route and see how many stops we can make at towns where we're going to be able to buy food and how much food we should carry with us. We're going to have to think about that, I suppose, eh?
Well, our initial route takes us to Miyazaki, so we should know what, having done that on foot before, we should know that bit.
There's plenty. We don't want to stop in Miyazaki, obviously, but there's plenty of towns.
Well, no.
There's plenty of towns along the.
What's the...
Forgot the name of the main road again.
The Saikaido.
The Saikaido. There's plenty of towns along the Saikaido where we can get food supplies.
Well, yes, the central Hyuga is well supplied with villages and the Saikaido itself, but that stops at Miyazaki and doesn't continue south.
Yeah, so we're going to have to stock up before Miyazaki, because we're not going there to do so, are we?
Yeah. There's the...
Let me look at the map.
Well, there's the castle, isn't there? And some villages near there.
Aye, we've got a few villages before Miyazaki, so we're fine. Yeah.
Can we... I'm trying to think, when we went in... obviously, I can see it on the map, Dave, but when we came in by boat to Miyazaki, did we see the village on the bank to the... Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Were
we did.
Do we remember that was there? I can see it as a player, but...
That is a fishing village. Well, that's combined fishing and agriculture. That's mainly a fishing village.
Yeah,
okay. What I was thinking, if we could make it overground to either one of those and see whether they know, or we could get passage from there down the coast to the next village below Miyazaki and come in along the coast there, because we know we've got to do the coast eventually.
Yep.
Because the road runs out, so...
Yeah. Agree.
Because then we can get landways, but cut out Miyazaki.
Yep.
We make sure we buy plenty of fish, such as might be on offer from the fishing villages as well, so they get money for selling their fish as well as some payment to travel.
Yeah, taking fish inland, you mean?
Yep, you do know the name of that village. It's Suguni.
Suguni. Okay, so either Matanochi or Suguni, either one. I mean, Suguni probably better because there's.
Well, I thought even aren't we going up this way? So I thought even maybe to China, then up past the castle, because we can give Miyazaki a wide berth. Are we going that way? Yeah.
What?
Where do we go from Miyazaki? I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Show me what direction we're going.
The route that we were given, the route that I was told was we'd need to go approximately 25 8 hex beyond Miyazaki before then turning north for about 10 and then northeast of the school.
Aye, so we're still going down the coast.
Yeah, that's got to be going down the coast beyond Miyazaki.
But unless we just take a wide berth, go up to Achiro Castle and then head west from there. To pass Miyazaki.
I think we're better to stick with the coast as much as we can, because that's not something we're going to lose.
Yeah, I just want to avoid
losing
Miyazaki.
I think we'll
forest or mountain.
I think we're okay on the road as long as we just take a detour around Miyazaki.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
so whatever, if we're in
the road's faster,
Suguni,
and then anything else.
Sorry.
The road is obviously the fastest way to travel, so we'll use the road as much as possible.
Yeah. So if we used either Matanochi or Suguni and see if we can get passage to the next fishing village down, that would allow us to skirt Miyazaki, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
And then we're on the coast, ready to then come inland to find the road again and keep going.
Because we can pass Miyazaki fairly quickly anyway. It's not. I think it's a big problem.
Yeah. There's only a few of us. We can move fairly fast.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me see if I can just give you a bit more information.
Ooh.
Right.
Familiar?
Ooh.
So that is a map of Hyuga province. Grey is mountains. Brown is rough terrain. Green is hilly or fertile terrain. Now the house on the rock, from memory, hang on, I just moved the damn map because I'm on the map layer. One second while I come off the map layer. There we go.
That's a thing
The
of
house
beauty.
on the rock is here. Okay?
Yep.
And the 1 second. Oh damn. I just turned all that off. So 1 second. Show all. And then get rid of that. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, Okay.
5, 6,
Thing of
7,
beauty.
8, 1, 2.
And
Must be somewhere.
One
Somewhere
second.
there. I'm guessing.
Must be in that
looking at
bay, I
the-
think, around the other side.
Or there.
I
Oh,
think
it
it's
turned
that
off the
little bay
grid.
round
My
the side.
Around
apologies.
here.
Let me give you the grid number that it's in. Okay.
Oh, right in.
It's in 1332.
1332. So it's in the
That
middle
one.
of that mountain.
Oh,
Yeah,
there.
that
That's
one
it,
there.
that's the one.
1332.
Yeah.
Because I was counting, because Miyazaki's somewhere here, isn't it? I was sort of
What's it
counting
called?
roughly hex down and
The House on the
and
Rock?
back in again.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
just get rid
Yeah,
of the.
It doesn't have the rivers on it. That's what's confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yes.
the river somewhere along this bit, isn't it? From Miyazaki down.
Yes, about there. Yeah.
So if we went up that river, we'd have to then try and come through,
Wade through the mountains. That's the worst.
which
Yeah,
is not going to be a good idea, I don't think.
No,
Unless-
best to go
unless
round
the road, but
and then straight into the mountains or hills, whatever.
Whereas if we've got-
System.
if we can
1
catch
second.
a boat from
Called House on the Rock, is that?
No, the
Yeah.
Harvest of
Harvest of
War.
War School.
Harvest of War.
The house on the rock is in. The house on the rock is in 2225.
Okay.
If you want to move that there, and
Yeah, that's about where I
Miyazaki.
thought.
Miyazaki is in 1830.
oh,
Yeah,
there we are.
where that I thought this was where that brown and green meet, because the river goes along that
Yeah.
border. I assume between the
Let's
brown and
just
green.
follow that.
Yeah.
So if we can catch
Yeah. So
a fishing boat, along to, I don't know, somewhere along here, wherever the next village or so is.
Right.
We've
Well,
got
the
to come round that coast.
The river hits here.
If you tell me
Yeah.
the other sails again, Dave,
The
I'll mark
only
up
way
the...
across the river is either to go all the way upstream or use the ferry at Miyazaki.
Do you want to give me the sails again for the places, and I'll mark them on this?
1830 is Miyazaki.
1830s Miyazaki. Right, I see it.
And the house on the rock is
You say 22, 25.
uh 2225, yes.
Just there.
Go.
So there's the.
Oh,
I realise you were saying about the ferry, Dave, not exactly, but the fishing village that's on the estuary, which will be somewhere there.
Yep.
If we can get a fishing boat across to the other side to whatever the next village is, hopefully there'll be one somewhere, either here or within a few hexes of there. They're normally spread out fairly well.
Dave, while I'm in this map, what's Nobioka? Sorry.
Nobioka is up here.
Sorry, Dave, go ahead.
That little bay there, yeah, that's it.
2724.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave. My bad.
Top of that little bay. We really are at the arse end of the empire, aren't we?
Nonsense. Kyūryū is well known to house the stalwart skeleton of the empire.
Yes, we're about as far as Edo as you can get.
Not really. Hyuga is quite civilized, really. If you want to go kind of the arse end of the empire, then go down here.
Right. Yeah, we're not.
Occasionally,
We're a
foreigners go there.
We're a long way from where the centre of the action is. That's the main thing. Right.
Don't put yourself down, Kosa. The universe rotates around you. You are the sun. You are our leader. You shine wherever you go.
Dave, you could probably
Thank you.
you could probably right-click those markers I've put onto the map player if you want.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
Just so we don't drag them around.
Yeah, so I think they're going along the coast, around the green bit, round the mountains, and then straight up into the hills is the way to go.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect somewhere here or thereabouts there's going to be some kind of road or track or something that'll take us to
Some
the
kind of
school.
path. Yeah, some sort of path.
And it's more likely to come from that bay, somewhere in this, 1133, 1233, whatever, than the coast side of the mountains. So
If you want the sensei's description of his journey,
sure.
Please.
Hang on a second. Put that on the map layer. I'll just do the same with Nobioka.
I don't know if I picked the best colour for it. You can have a look later and pick better one if you want, Dave. Obviously, I don't think it's maybe
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
just
stick out
shrinking
that
it
well.
down slightly.
Yeah, leave it for now. Like we can read it. It's good enough for now.
There, map layer. Okie doke. Well, his journey, he travelled down from the house on the rock and visited one of the fishing villages along the coast. 1 second, I'll give you the name of the village. Bumpy-dumpy-dumpy-dum. It was Kanjimasu. Sorry, Irawa. My apologies.
Been there
Which
before.
is it's past Ohio Castle. It's just to the south on the coast.
Yep.
Because Hanamishisu is a mixed fishing and agriculture village, and it's just they just fish locally. Irawa has actually got some coastal vessels which go up and down the coast and out to sea a bit. So he went to Irawa, and that is about there, I think, something like that. And they ferried him down the coast to a village. Where was it? Yes, it's just on the bay. So it's basically there is a village there, and he had his papers checked at the castle, and then followed the road up into the into the mountain area. Sorry,
It's a point.
that's
Actually.
there, isn't it?
Do we need any special papers to travel there?
Well, going into the different provinces, yes. Normally, you have to have papers stamped at the castle. But I will give you a script to say you are travelling on behalf of the school, which should make things clear.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Yep.
In that
Yes,
case,
thanks, Dave.
he will formally present you with the Torimono, which is carefully protected in an ornamental scroll case. You can add 2 pounds of weight for carrying the ornamental scroll case. And
not a
he
problem.
trusts to see you in the not too distant future with the new teaching scroll in that case.
Okay.
And he will then write a script and stamp his seal on it and pass it to you for presentation at the castle.
So who's taking
So
responsibility
if
for
you
that,
go
boys?
to Ohio Castle and then Irawa Village, as he said, is where he took ship. If you're talking about going to Saguni, it's possible they may well have suitable vessels there. He doesn't know.
Well,
Okay.
I think personally I would prefer to walk as much as possible.
Yeah, me too, I think. I'm more of a walker than a
Not overly
sailor.
keen. Yeah, I feel safer on land than at sea.
Yeah, same.
I've no objection if we have to pay a fisherman to take us across the river, effectively.
Yeah.
Go to Saguni and say, take us across
Yeah.
the river and then carry on. That's fine.
Well, say
I'd rather not be.
if at Saguni they can drop us at, if the next fishing village is only another few they might be happy to run us rather than just over the river. They might take us down that little bit of coast.
To
We
the
don't
next
know.
village,
But
yeah.
Yeah.
if we got to the next village, that
So-
would be helpful. But if we just cross the river, that'll be equally good.
Okay, so that's the plan.
And,
Okay.
Down the Hokkaido and then getting off after we've passed Ikagetsu, we will cross country to Saguni.
Yeah, we ought to be able to skirt that forest.
We've
and follow
skirted that
line
forest
to find
before.
the village.
We went into it last time.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
You're
We did it
hiding
last time,
it.
so we've got some,
Yeah, so we should be able to do that this
some
again.
idea what the terrain's like. That's our plan, Dave.
Okie doke. Very good. Okay. You wake up on Yoyoi. Well, actually, you're woken up on Yoyoi. There is a minor earth tremor.
Oh, that's just the next day on the 2nd.
No, this is on the 1st.
Oh, okay.
You had dinner with the
Oh, that was on the 30th.
sensei on the 30th, once you'd finished
Yeah,
your month's training. So it is first Yoyoi, and the journey starts with the Kami showing their displeasure at something.
Oh.
You
Wonder
want
what it
us to
could be.
leave?
Anyway, that and the cloud banks in the sky and the light showers. I mean, if you were superstitious at all, then this probably wouldn't bode well. But never mind. What speed are you all travelling at?
Suspect Yanagi and Tomoe are the slowest, so whatever speed they can manage.
Well, they're up in Nobioka at the moment. If you remember.
What they were Yanagi? Oh yeah, okay,
Well,
we'll have to go and
Yanagi's-
fetch them then.
Nagi's with
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
Yanagi was training, wasn't he? So
because that's me.
Yeah, Nagi's
Oh,
with
sorry, my
us.
apologies. It's Asakura.
Asakura's staying.
and Tomoe were up in Nobioka. My apologies. Yanagi's speed currently is 5.
We're going speed of 5 then.
Tomoe's the same, probably.
If
Okay.
Tomoe's up in Nobioka, she's not going to be joining us then.
No.
Because we're not going to go up to Nobioka to do that, only to come back
No,
again.
exactly, yeah, so it's just going to be
we'll leave
us,
it with
boys. Just the 3
Stay with
Budoka.
Asakura, can't you?
The 3 Budoka. The Kung Fu Musketeers ride.
Well, didn't you agree to meet her somewhere?
I don't think we have, because we haven't.
No.
She wasn't. Leia wasn't here, was it? So we
Yeah.
didn't know what she was doing.
If you remember, you travelled up to Nobioka and spoke to the 3 of them.
Yes.
Hinzo said he wasn't interested. Moe, I'm saying, is interested because
Okay, she's coming then.
coming to her mum.
So we're going to go get her.
And it will take her a day to
gotcha.
reach Hanamishisu. Don't forget, she's travelling all the way down the Saikaido at double rate. So with her BMA of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, she can get to Hanamishisu in 1 day.
Yeah, we'll wait for her then.
Yeah, it's only 1 day.
You'll wait for her.
Yeah, we'll head to Hanamishisu.
Yeah, we'll meet her in Hanamishisu.
We're in Hanamishisu.
Yep. So 1, 2, it's going to take you 2.5 re to move to there, and then 1 re per hex from there on until you reach the Saikaido. So that's 2.5 re to there, 3.5, 4.5. And then you can travel another re, so you could get to there in 1 day.
Mhm. Right.
If you push it another re, you can get to Hanamishisu.
Oh, we'll push it.
Yeah,
We'll
fine.
crack the whip. So you have arranged for Tomoe to travel to Hanamishisu and wait for you.
Yes.
But we're going to arrive at the same time, so it's fine.
Okay, how's her journey? Not too bad. Doesn't have any problems with the guards on the border. So she reaches Hanamishisu. And your journey. So you are travelling through rough terrain. Are you looking for trouble, or are you just travelling quickly and trying to avoid it?
What do you mean?
Trying
Depends
to
what you mean
crack
by
on.
looking for it. Are we watching out for it? Yes, we're being careful. Are we
Well,
like...
you're keeping an eye out for people attacking you, but if you hear strange noises in the forest,
We're not going to
are you going to go and
investigate?
investigate or ignore them?
No, we're going to... It depends what the strange noises are. If it sounds like somebody getting beaten up or murdered, then we might be investigating. But if it's just strange noises, then we're probably not.
It doesn't sound like anybody getting beaten up or murdered. It's not women screaming. It's just to the north of the track. There are strange noises in the forest that you've not heard before.
Yeah, it's just an animal.
So we want
So
to...
you are
I
speeding on past.
I'm curious though. What if it's goblins and we get a wee fight? Come on, guys.
No. We've got a job to do.
You scared this.
You grab him by the scruff of the neck, Kosa.
I see what Tomoe says. Tomoe, let's go. Look, see what it is. See if she's interested.
No, she's repaying a debt to Kosa and the Asakura for saving her getting her mother a servant, and for standing up for women folk.
I will ignore the sounds with the rest of the party then.
Okie doke. You make it to the road on the Kanawa to Suka. Sorry, Lord Kanawa's side of the border, and then travel down to Hanamishisu and meet her ladyship there. Okay. I'll leave Kinzo and Asakura up in Nobioka.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And Uncle is, of course, always pleased to see you. He will let your families know that their errant kids are once again wandering the Saikaido.
Konnichiwa, Uncle. Uncle's met Tomoe before, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if you remember, he was along with the party when the formal hearing was held with Kanawa Tasuka, the samurai who rules the village. Travel to Hanamichi to meet Tomoe. Very good. He will inquire as to what you're doing up and down the roads. Are you going anywhere in particular that he might want something carried, or?
Yes, Uncle, we're heading south to Miyazaki and beyond, so...
We're on a private mission at the moment to deliver something. We don't really want to be slowed down.
If it's on the way
Unless
and it's
it's
light though, yeah, if it's light and it's on the road, on the route, Uncle, maybe. What is it you need taken where?
If you're going south, then unfortunately, no. He had something that needs to go to Nobioka.
Oh no, we're not travelling to Nobioka. Sorry, Uncle.
Okay. So, you
before
stay
we
the
leave-
night in the...
I was going to say, before we leave, is there a shrine in Hanamichi Zoo, or do we know of one a bit further south to the Kami of the road?
The Kami of the road, per se, no. There isn't one to the Kami of the Saikaido here. There is a shrine down on the far side of Ima Castle. There is the Yumida shrine just beyond Irawa.
Is there anything to the Kami of Journeys or the Kami of...
There's normally a little shrine at river crossings. So there's one at the bridge just here, but it's not staffed. It's just where people can say prayers.
I wasn't looking for a staffed one. I was looking for something to make an offering to the Kami of the road.
Yeah, just to actually make a little offering to that Kami in particular.
Well, you could make an offering at that little shrine there, but the other option is just to go home and make an offering at your family shrine. And ask for your ancestors to help.
Yeah. I don't have them in Hanamichi Zoo, so...
I do, you can do it at my family shrine if you want.
I just think it's worth...
Yes, but it won't be his ancestors.
Yeah.
No, it won't be my ancestors.
It's mine. There's a family shrine for my ancestors at Hanamichi Zoo.
We could all put a little something in to, we're heading... We've got to get round Miyazaki without trouble, and then we're going into the unknown, so...
We need the blessings of the Kami.
Let's make an offering for a safe passage, and we'll see.
Agreed.
Very good. Knock off 3 copper each for staying in the inn.
Okay, well, I only have 1 copper piece, so I'm going to have to do change. What do? I get 27 silver back. I get 27 copper back if I pay a silver, right?
Yes, the innkeeper will give you 27 copper.
Well, I'll give you 30 copper for a silver.
That's alright, I've already done it. I've already worked it out with the change with
that's fine.
innkeeper.
Can do that.
I'm still unencumbered though, that's all good.
Right.
What are we going to do for food? I'm carrying 5 days worth currently. How's everybody else looking for food?
I've got a lot more than that. I suggest you get some more.
Yeah.
Or suggest you carry at least a week's worth. At least 10 days.
Yeah, because doesn't matter if I'm slightly encumbered, because I'm going like a slower person speed anyway.
Okay, well, Tomoe's going to buy another couple of rations from Uncle. And she's going to carry 10. Uncle suggests that you just top up your if you're talking about venturing out into the wilds, just top up just before you leave
Yeah.
on civilization.
I'm going to try and stay unencumbered, so I'm going to buy another 2 days worth. And have 7. That's 2 copper, right?
Yep. Kyūryū, are you wearing your armor all the time?
Well, taking it off to go to sleep or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, I mean during the daytime.
Traveling, yeah.
Have you got any funny looks, Dave? People going by.
No, I'd be wearing a robe, like a cloak, like a thing over it. You know, it's not like I'm just walking around with my armor on show. Wearing like a monk's kind of robe over it.
It's pretty obvious you're wearing Ashigaru armor.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the shoulder bits kind of stick out, and you've got shoulder pads and bits and pieces.
Yeah, yeah, I'm generally wearing it. I mean, we make it funny looks, but at least people will take it seriously. Like,
I'm just interested if people are thinking it a bit weird or whatever.
The guards keep an eye on him at borders, but he's very, very obviously not carrying any weapons.
They're probably a bit confused.
It could be a cowardly merchant.
it's only partial light Ashigaru, remember?
It's armor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it still covers your body, doesn't it? It's just that arms and legs are missing.
Yeah.
Yes. So, you are ready to. You are ready to travel on beyond Hanamushisu. So, dawn of the second Yayoi. Looks a bit drier today, partly overcast. So you head on south. Asakura's Yanagi stops and just makes a small offering at the shrine, and then you travel beyond to the border, and you stop at the border. Nothing unusual. They will check your papers, and you proffer the from the sensei.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a matter of interest. What is it written in? This letter of authority. What's it written in?
Katakana. Look, he's dealing with generally dealing with Ashigaru.
Yes.
Bushi are not noted for their fluency in non-standard script. So giving you something in hiragana or even worse kanji is probably just asking for trouble at the borders.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Let's press on.
Okay. They are you explaining that you are travelling into southern Hyuga?
Yes, we will tell them about, yes, we are passing through and heading south.
Okay. In that case, they will stamp your papers for travelling in central Hyuga and suggest that you get them stamped in Miyazaki. Do you wish to stop and have a little chat with the others, having heard that?
Yes. Out of distance.
Okay. He will hand you your papers.
We can, Once he's given us our papers back, we'll walk off slightly. And is there anywhere else we can get them stamped other than Miyazaki?
Well, the only official ferry across the river is at Miyazaki, and that is the border into southern Hyuga. It's a pretty wild place. It's not very civilized down there, but As far as traveling from central Hyuga is concerned, Miyazaki is the access point into southern Hyuga. Okay. All the other roads north from there lead up into the mountains.
Yep.
Okay. And southern Hyuga, unfortunately, see, where is the border on this map? Effectively follows the river up into the mountains. You can cross. He believes you can cross the river. Once it becomes less wide. But how far up the river? You may have to go all the way up to Taihen Castle before you can
deep
cross
into the hills or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, Taihen Castle is actually on the mountains. There is a small road that crosses through the mountains, and Taihen Castle is on the border with the neighbouring province.
Okay. Well, so we're going to carry on with our plan for the moment.
Yep.
Okie doke. In that case, you return to the guard post and cross the frontier. So, you lost only 1 hour. There wasn't a long queue. So basically, you can. So you can travel.
Being efficient today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can travel another 9 right a day without pushing it. Sorry, another 3 right a day without pushing it. So you could get to Irawa on the side road, or you can carry on to Uminasai.
We will get to Irawa, I think.
Okay, you can make it to Irawa by nightfall.
Okay. So can we just do a day's food at a town instead of spending a day's rations? We can just spend a day's copper instead, yeah, when we're in town.
Well, you can stay at an inn in Irawa if you want.
I would imagine we would, yeah.
Yes, we will.
That will be 2 copper.
Okay.
Okay.
Including food.
Very good.
The villagers are, of course, curious as to what three travellers are doing passing through their village. Normally, people travel along the Saikaido.
4, remember, we're 4.
4, sorry.
We're taking the scenic route, of course.
So you're going to see the shrine.
Yeah, it's a nice shrine, and plus you get to go down the coast this way.
Yes, we may call in on the shrine this way, yes.
Are you on pilgrimage?
No, we're not. No.
Fair enough. Okey-doke. So that went reasonably well. It clouds over again around nightfall. And the following day dawns. Okay. The villagers appear to be getting ready to travel to the shrine themselves. Today is tomorrow is a Shinto festival, so they are travelling to decorate the shrine.
Fair enough.
So you have a accompaniment as you travel to the shrine, and
Yes,
various villagers.
We will
go inside and start cleaning and decorating.
Yeah, we will stop briefly at the shrine, but it will only be a brief stop.
That's no
Just
problem.
To make a small offering or whatever.
So I'll leave a copper piece again.
Fair enough.
You leave money at the shrine, don't you?
You can leave money.
You
certainly,
can
yeah.
leave food, whatever you drink, whatever you want, really.
Oh, okay, and I'll leave a copper piece.
I took off 6 copper for the one I did before we left Animation Suit, so
I did one there as well.
Just leave a copper. I think you're respectable.
Okay, and then where are you travelling to?
What do we think, boys?
Ichina.
Yeah?
And then through Ichina.
But we're from there, so
Okay.
on to Sonotoki.
So you can travel another 5 Rai on country roads if you want.
So we can go on to Sonotoki, that's 1, 2, 3. Matanochi is 4, right?
Yep.
Do you want to stop there for the night then, boys? Is there an inn in that town?
So you can travel to Matanochi.
So this
Yeah,
is
the next village is too far away, so...
this is the third we get to Matanochi. Yeah.
Again, peaceful day. It's a bit of light rain, but apart from that, nothing unexpected occurs.
Is this spring, Dave, or is this... what time of year are we?
It's springtime, I think.
It is coming into spring, yes.
Spring, okay. We're not expecting too much bad weather.
1 second while I just get out. Yo-Yo is actually beginning of summer. It's end of spring, beginning of summer.
But that's the time to go up into the mountains in the summer.
Okie doke. Matanochi is a fishing village stroke. It's like Hanamishisu. It's a combination of fishing and agriculture village. So they just fish locally.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's another 3 copper each.
Right.
Sorry, 2 copper each for staying in the inn.
Yeah.
And the following day is 4 Yo-Yo, which is the day of the festival. So where are you traveling? Are you traveling to Ikagetsu and then Suguni, or are you going to travel down the coast?
I think we stay on the road and go Ikagetsu and then go across country.
Okie doke.
Sorry, I was muted because I'm eating also.
Again, a peaceful day. The weather is good, clear skies, and you make it to Suguni by nightfall without a problem. Right, Suguni is a proper fishing village. It's their main staple of food and commerce. So
Right, do you want...
there's a fair number of boats, a lot of them obviously ocean going, able to go further out to sea if need be.
Yanagi, do you want to try and arrange a boat for us, please?
yes, I can do that. I'll go and see whether we can find a boat. The boat, are we thinking we're just going to cross the river as the original plan and with papers?
It would be... if we could get a bit further, that would be possible, but we don't really want to be waiting, you know. I mean...
Okay, well...
If the fishermen will take us a bit further down the coast, then that's fine.
Yeah, we'll see what the next fishing village along is and see whether they'll take us to there.
We will, yeah, see if they will.
Yeah,
Okay. They are not willing. They are not willing to just ferry you across the river to the next fishing village for 2 reasons. One, their lord would get extremely upset at you avoiding Miyazaki. And 2, the last time they ferried somebody over the river, some louts from Miyazaki came and paid a visit to the local inn and broke a few heads. Basically, the people who run the ferry at Miyazaki take it extremely badly if they avoid. People avoid their fees by using the fishing boats.
Will they take us further? The next village or the second village, whatever. I'm just not interested in food.
Well, if you are on a pilgrimage, they do ferry people down the coast to the shrine there. One second, it's the Good Luck House, which is on the coast, and their lord is happy for them to take pilgrims down there.
Okay, that will do nicely.
Okay, they will charge you 2 copper each to take you down to the Good Luck House.
Thank you very much.
Well, while we're at it, as they've got fishing available here as well, we could top up on some fresh fish for the next couple of days while we're spending
Yes, you can top up on fish and rice. They do have supplies of both here, so you can top yourself up to 10 units if you're short, or however many units you want to take.
I'll just pick up a few extra from here while we're here.
Close 7, I'm sticking with that. Sorry, I was muted. I was eating half a packet of Oreos.
Yeah, I'll just be offline for a couple of minutes.
No worries.
Okay. I think Tomoe will probably buy some more as well, on the grounds that she doesn't have any skills for living off the land, and doesn't know how long it's going to be. So she's going to buy another 10. So she's carrying 20.
That's
And
exactly
if people run out, then she's willing to share.
We can share around, yeah.
Because I'm carrying 7 only, so that I can stay at optimum speed at all times.
Well, I picked up the extra, which drops me to BMA 4, but a few days in of eating, I'll be back up. So I figure it's more important to have food for the days. The dropping of 1 BMA isn't going to make, isn't going to slow us by 5 or 6 days, which is the
my BMA
weight,
is 8, my friend. I move like lightning. It's very important.
Yeah, well, there you go. You can afford to carry some extra, and it's still not a problem.
No. I stay light so I can stay lightning.
Well, you'll be carrying it on your back, so that if you just drop your pack when you go into combat, then you'd immediately be okay again.
Yeah.
Okay. So you basically arranged to be to be taken down to the Good Luck Shrine.
Yep.
Yes.
Going to the Good Luck Shrine by boat.
2 copper for that.
Okie doke. So, anybody want to buy anything else while they're there? Nope. Fair enough. In that case, on the next day, which is 5 Yuyoi, temperatures are getting hotter. Yesterday it peaked at about 23, so it is getting warmer. So you are escorted aboard one of the fishing vessels. early in the morning, and they will set off down the coast. And I'd better reveal some more map.
Hey, I love this. Favorite.
Okay. The voyage is without a problem. And you are taken down the coast and dropped off at the Good Luck Shrine. You go past a village on the way, which they will tell you is... What's the name of the place? Kyūryū.
Kyūryū.
Kyūryū. K-U-J-O. Let me just
Kyūryū.
write it on the map for you.
Yes, please. I love when we get new map.
Okay. And let's just put that on the map layer. Actually, no, I need to enlarge that text. That's too small. Is that the right size? Yes,
yeah,
it
that's
is.
better. Just need to move it to the right a little bit.
That's
Still on the
readable.
left. There you go.
Layer, map layer. And this is the Good Luck Shrine.
Nice.
Make a little offering. Put a silver in.
Yeah, I'm
A
gonna.
copper in, sorry.
Well, it's the Good Luck Shrine. Do you not think we should maybe be a
Oh.
bit generous with this one?
It's a personal decision how much you choose to pay.
I'm gonna leave 6 copper. Yeah, leave 6.
Let me just check and see what the Good Luck Shrine has to say for itself.
Oh, question about the setting and the lore, and you might know the answer, you might not, any of you boys, but what's a lucky number in fantasy feudal Japan? Like, is 6 lucky? Is 8 lucky? You know, like, we have, like, lucky numbers and unlucky numbers. And I know that in Japanese culture in modern times there are certain numbers or colours that think something is considered lucky. Back in this situation, did we have a lucky number?
I can't honestly remember what is lucky in Japan. I think 6 certainly is in Chinese culture. I'm not sure that it is in Japanese.
Seven's supposed to be quite lucky in Japan, isn't it?
There we go, so I'm leaving
I was thinking 7. But
7 copper instead of 6, okay?
Okay.
Two lucky numbers are 7 and 8, apparently.
Okay.
It's a relatively small shrine, but it does have a priest in attendance.
Okay.
Okie doke. So
Yes.
that took you. So it's about lunchtime by the time you've finished up in the shrine. The road, the coast road, obviously carries on to the south or to the southwest.
How far? Ask the priest how far it is to the nearest village.
Oh, it's just 1.5 rai to the village of Sindebo to the south.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And are you going to walk on down the road to Sindebo?
We're going to just roll down the road, yes.
Without a care in the world, having entered illegally. One second,
We'll
will I
just be
just
in and out.
pulling
They
on
need to
reveal?
know.
Wind's blasting it down here.
And you travel on down to Tsindebo. Let's just add that text in as well.
Also, we made it to the bottom of the map. Hey.
Yes,
on the
I
edge
will
of the
have to
world.
move you to the next map, won't I?
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, don't trip over the join, lads.
Well, it's actually not over the join. It's there is overlap. Let's just move that to the map layer. And then I had better... Let's just... I need to copy.
Tsindebo.
Tsindebo.
Tsindebo, yes.
Tsindebo.
So
Looks
let's
like
just
African name,
move
doesn't it?
that to
Does
a new
actually, yeah.
window. And then move that to here. And then...
As we wandered down the road, we'll just find keen eyes and a bit of map we've shown. It looks like there's something just there by the side of the road, or just a little off the road. Isn't that?
Yes, there is actually something there. Did you wish to stop and investigate?
Well, I don't know what we can see from the road, whether it's obviously
It looks like a small building.
a small building.
Small world then.
A small building, yes.
Asking the village what it is.
Yeah, I mean that we can, either way. I'm just thinking, wonder what that is.
Let's
That's not a mountain,
investigate it. Come on, David, you know where we want to. Let's go and investigate it.
Okie doke. 1
Don't
second.
be
while
fooled,
I
he's just trying to draw us off our plan.
But it's so close. It's so close.
1 second, and the villagers will tell you what it is.
It's going to be a
Hermitage.
hermitage or something.
It is indeed a hermitage.
It's a hermitage. There you go.
A Buddhist Gakusho lives there. He's retired from running a temple, and he sits there and contemplates all and sends up his prayers for us. We take him food up there, and if you wish to go back and investigate the place, they will send a guide up there to show you and introduce you.
Maybe on the way back.
Yeah, maybe on the way back.
Yeah, okay.
I just thought that looks like something. What is that off there? What is
Well,
that?
it's only mid-afternoon at the moment because you got to the shrine at lunchtime, and it's only 1.5 ride down to this village.
How far is the next village?
Yeah, what's the next one along? Is there one along?
Uh,
Because it doesn't look like there's a road heading out, or not an obvious road.
Yeah.
On
It
that
seems to be the end of the road, doesn't it?
Yeah.
there's another fishing village to the south, about 9 ri further on, and there's it kind of supports a Buddhist temple there.
Is that makeable? 9 ri? Makeable today?
No.
No, not without road.
Okay.
In clear terrain, you can travel 5 ri a day, or 4 ri a day
Okay.
for somebody who's just cut their weight down to BMA down to 4.
Yep.
So it's about 2 days' journey.
A day or two's rations, and I'll be good again.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll stop here then. The night.
Okie doke.
If you want to go and see the hermit, by all means, feel free to do so.
I will go and see the hermit, actually, because as we've got some time.
Just don't reveal what we're up to. Right.
No, that's fine. I'll just...
Maybe an interesting person to meet. Like, I've not met one yet.
There we go. And that is... 1 second. Just give you his name. His name is Gosankyo. He is a Buddhist Gakusho who has retired from the world to contemplate matters.
Sorry, what was his name, Dave?
Bosankyo. 1 second, I will just write it in.
Yes, please.
I appreciate it when you do, because I'm writing all this in my notes, I think.
Mhm.
Got quite extensive notes for this game. Kosa.
Likewise.
Yeah. So do I. What's
Okey-doke.
I think because I'm not on cam in this one, I'm not worried about looking at the camera all the time, so I'm just sitting scribbling loads of notes. So I've got really extensive this for this one compared to some of my other games.
He does have a couple of servants with him who are Junior Kakusho, who make sure he's not disturbed and do his laundry and prepare his food and so on while he contemplates, and he does teach them. He's well known for his wisdom. Righty-ho. So you travel to... So you visit the Good Luck Shrine and travel to...
Back to the inn for the night. Or, well, back to the village.
Sundego.
Perhaps there's anything.
Sorry, I'm just updating the calendar and diary.
No worries. Well, how much copper for a night at the inn? It's in Dobo.
2 copper.
It's in Dabo, sorry. 2 copper. Okay.
Well, it's not so much an inn; it's more living in sharing somebody's house. They find you somewhere to sleep and they feed you.
Very kind.
Well, they're not on the Saikaido. They don't have an inn here.
I guess, yeah. We don't have many tourists. Travellers.
You don't. And
We'll ask them what lies ahead on the road. Well, they're not the road. The route we're taking.
oh,
Whilst these two have gone.
there's a narrow band of land just off the hills along the coast, but it's mostly overgrown and watch out for wild beasts and such like. And the devils do come down from the mountains every so often. Yeah.
Okay, we
My
will
parents
be on
told
our
us
guard.
stories about it.
Thank them for the warning. We'll be on our guard.
Well, they're surprised you're walking. Most sensible people travel down the coast by ship.
Not most people.
No, of course not. Well, if you don't return, they will ask Gosankyu to say prayers for you.
Thank you, but we will be returning.
Okie doke.
Right, nothing in them there hills that scares us.
Nothing. Very good.
Don't
Okay,
test them,
so
don't
you-
challenge them.
Okay, so 6 Yoyoi breaks forth, and
Right, so the next couple of days are going to be a bit tough going, lads. So
That's all right.
okay.
No problem.
So are
Just
you
could
just going to
decide
follow?
come down here and
Are you
winter.
going to follow the shoreline closely?
I think we should keep it in sight. That way we won't get lost.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Keep it in sight, but not walk along the shore.
Okay. Let us see if anything happens. Right. Let's see. So we we've got travelling. We've got Kosa, Kyūryū, Asakura, and Tomoe. Correct?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yanagi and Tomoe.
No, not Asakura. It's
Yanagi.
Yanagi.
Sorry. Yanagi. My apologies. Let me just move that along so
Kyūryū.
that I've got you all at the start.
Kyūryū, Kosa, Yanagi.
The three that are on the bottom of your screen plus Tomoe.
Yes. Okay. Right. Are you going normal full speed, or are you going cautiously?
These guys don't know what full speed is.
Well, full speed at the moment is for Re.
I know how.
Yeah, I'm
how
going to
far
half
it is
speed.
that we can run to the next village. So I want to get to the next village in 2 days, so we'll try
so
and
we're
pace
gonna-
ourselves based on that.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to push it to about a Re and a half a day then. Push it to 4.5 Re a day to make it in 2 days.
If that's what it means, that's what it means.
Okay. Well, Kosa, that's effectively slower than your normal rate. So if you wish,
Ambling along.
you could move ahead slightly and kind of scout, or you can stay together in a group.
It's half speed for me because I move at 8, so I could do the scouting
Yes.
if you want.
But are you all staying together as a group? Or are
Yes.
those of you who are faster
I'm
separating
happy for
yourselves?
Kyūryū to be in front, as long as he stays in line of sight.
Yeah, stay in their sight, but I can be a good distance ahead because I'm fast and I can get back to them quicker. So I can scout ahead 100 yards or so.
Yes, but you don't have any skills in scouting, do you?
No, I don't have any skills in it, but I've still got eyes.
No.
Yes.
But we'll know something's there when he screams as it bites him.
I've still got eyes. I'm the fastest of us, so if somebody's going to walk out in front, it'll be me.
So he's basically the one to spring the traps.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay. No, just pointing out if you moved ahead slightly, you could spend a little bit of time looking for tracks, etc., before the rest of the party
But-
caught up.
Well, if
Kosa.
he has skill in tracking and we're slowed down to where he can do it, then he should.
Yes, but my skill is not very good.
It's better than my 0 that I've got in it.
Certainly on previous records, it's not very good.
I think.
Okie doke. So in that case, you're trudging along at 4.5.
We'll just call them both together
And-
then.
1 second. Oh my god, really go. So you basically travel on 1, 2, 3 Rai, and then you come across a group of boar foraging in the ground ahead.
Okay, try to circle around them.
Well,
Safe distance.
I think we need to check for surprise.
Okay.
So, can I have a BCS on your? I'm assuming that you're kind of watching the ground and what have you, but can you try a BCS on your hunting?
Okay. Tracking, I've got. Well, I think I've just made it exactly with 0 effect numbers. Is that right? It's. Nope, my BCS is 6, not 8.
Right.
Hunting
so
is 8. No, hunting is 10, and my tracking is 6.
Okay, so
I rolled an 8,
your hunting you succeeded in, and therefore
Yes.
you have seen tracks before, so you are on guard
Yes.
for boar.
Yes.
So
Yes.
therefore your chance of surprise is less. Let's see. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. This is where it would be helpful for somebody to remind me what the surprise roll is for this. I can't remember. Let me just pull up
I don't
my
know.
RP rules. Bushido campaign rules. Great.
Depends. Are we both surprised?
Okay, let's see.
Because both surprised during the
It's
day
one
is
chance in 6 because you made your hunting roll. It's one chance in 10. I'm going to give you. So if you roll a 1 on a 10, a D10, then you are surprised. So Kosa, don't roll a 1 on a D10.
Rolled a 10.
Oh, you are quite the opposite of surprised. You stop.
Be surprised, then.
You see a bunch of boar,
Okay.
and they are not surprised. So
neither a surprise. 3d6 times
3d6.
5 yards. 50
50
yards.
So 50 yards. That's some considerable distance. Their reaction, defensive. So they are not attacking you, but they are obviously pawing the ground and watching you carefully. And
Watching us. That's okay. I will start to head us off in a big circle around them.
into the mountains, into the rough terrain.
Well, it's like we're 50 yards away now. We're not going to get any closer, but maybe get a bit further away.
Can we just
Maybe
head
100 yards away, circle around them.
closer to the coast?
Be
and
careful,
use-
like,
How well you are within sight of the coast. So how far is that at the moment?
I'm going to say what's the size of the coast?
45 yards from the shoreline at the moment.
well, circle inland, keeping an eye on them,
Okie doke. In that
making
case,
sure that they can see us as well.
Well, just a thought before we do this, Kosa. Their likely path to flee is back to cover, not to the shoreline. That's why I'm suggesting the shoreline's the better option, because if we spook them, that's where they're going to run. Whereas if we're between them and us, that's still
Not
their
necessarily
natural.
more quite aggressive. They're more likely to attack us. As long as they can see us and they can see we're not a threat, I think we'll be all right. So we'll
Right.
circle around, but make sure they can see us, and then we're not sneaking up on them.
okay.
For the record, I
They
still
will
think the
watch
shore's
you
the best place.
carefully, but they are not taking hostile action. Okay. So you circle round and you manage to avoid that particular encounter. Okay, and you managed to make it that far today. Okay, so the weather at the moment is a reasonable day. It's the high today was about 26, broken cloud, light breeze from the southeast. It's lovely weather, actually.
Presumably, there's not. Around there.
I was going to say, if it's a nice, late spring, early summer day, can we make use of the extra light to go that little bit further, even if it's only a?
Well, you have gone a bit further. You've gone on 4.5 Ri.
We've managed 4.5, right?
Yes, you managed 4.5 Ri. You had a slight delay due to the boar, but Kosa knows how much you need to make to get it to the next village. So he pushes you a little bit into the evening.
Okay,
But
that's fine.
the weather's good.
Yeah.
Looks like you can gather pine boughs from the edge of the forest to make bedding, etc.
Chalk off some rations.
Knock off a day's rations, yes.
Okay.
I will knock one off for Tomoe.
I'm going to get quicker by the day at this rate. You know, eat the rations. I use the copper to pay for them as well. So every little helps.
Okay, you settle down for the night. Okay, you have. I'm sorry, you don't have a quiet night.
Oh no.
So who's on watch?
So were you setting up watches, by the way?
We're not
Yes,
laying out here without.
There will be. Yes,
yeah.
there will be.
There's 4 of us. Is that 2 watches of 2? We get half a night each.
2 watches of 2, I think. I think we have two watches of 2. Yes.
We need 2 sets of eyes, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to stop somebody falling asleep.
That's going to make you more tired the next day.
Hey ho.
Because you've already travelled a bit. You travelled into the evening, so.
Well, it'll toughen them up, won't it?
Yeah, we're in a strange country. I would say that we would like.
Yeah, we've been fairly rested on the way down. We've had inns and what have you, travelled on the road. So
I suggest me and Kyūryū go on the 2 separate watches, where the 2 should be least tired. So
yeah.
And the others, whatever, just assign them randomly.
I'll take the first watch with Tomoe then.
Okay. Me and Yanagi will take the second watch.
Yeah. I prefer to think of it as we'll take the first sleep.
Yeah, you get that much sleep.
Okay, it is broken cloud when night falls, so there is a little bit of cover every so often, but it's only about 2 days to the full moon, so there's a fair bit of moonlight. Are you going to have a fire or a cold camp?
I think a fire will be okay.
Yeah. If we are thinking the main threat is from wild animals, the fire's going to help keep them at bay.
Yeah, I mean, we are unlikely to encounter any people out here.
There's no road out here, so yeah.
And any we encounter aren't going to be bothered by the way you do or don't have a fire if they found us.
It's not going to make a difference, is it?
I mean, they might spot us, but then
Yeah.
they're more likely to be long here anyway.
We'll take the chance and have a fire.
Yeah.
Okey-doke.
We can cook some rice or whatever.
I don't know. If we're cooking food, if we heat any food out here, is the smell of food likely to bring any animals to us?
Any rice. Any cooking rice.
Yeah, just do the rice. I was thinking of whether we've got any fish left from village.
Your ration packs are rice and fish.
Yeah.
I usually say mine to somebody else like rice and vegetables just because for flavour Kyūryū doesn't eat meat, but that's just character thing. But it's unimportant semantics. A day's rations, but I think generally it's rice and fish.
Yeah.
Basic rations. So if you've got a day, you've got a day's worth of rice and a day's worth of fish.
Right. One second, I just need to find a map.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Oh, no, you don't. We're fine as we are, Dave. You don't need to
No, they'll just pass us by.
Oh, he's got us in a scrap when we're at half the party. Yes, let's go.
What do we got? Right, forest, snow.
While Dave's searching for a map, I'm going to pop for a comfort break. Be back in a sec.
Let me move you all to the map. Okey-doke. So each of these areas is a bush or shrub or something, not a tree. Okay, and so you've found a clear area, and you've set up a fire, and hopefully you should have a view of the night lit by the firelight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you done that with dynamic lighting? If you have, that's very nice.
Yeah.
I'll zoom out for the
So-
viewers.
so the
Assuming
fire
they're
is
going to be
picking up.
relying on they should be relying on their hearing as well as their sight. Because it should be fairly quiet out in the
Very cool.
Yep. Well, that's
So
the first
which
thing
watch
here.
is it?
So have you split your watches up?
Yes,
I'm
we've got
taking
2
first
watches. Yeah.
watch with Tomoe.
Okay. So who's first watch?
Kyūryū and Tomoe.
Well, it's not them. It's second
Okay.
watch.
Okay, that's Kosa and Yanagi then.
Okay. Do you want to set yourselves up
So-
for
So we will
being on watch?
stay on opposite sides. Stay on opposite sides.
Set yourselves up for being on watch. Come on now. We know what we're
You
setting
stay on
ourselves
the
up for.
opposite side, Yanagi. Yanagi? Stay
Yeah,
on the opposite side to me.
it's all right. We must have both moved at the same time because when you said stay on opposite sides. I
Alright,
moved
well you
to
stay
the
where you
opposite.
are.
Yeah,
We'll move. Stand
And if we
back to
pop-
the fire so you don't
yeah, and if we
Give us-
put Kyūryū and Tomoe either side,
hit the fire.
one to each side of us, as it were, behind us.
Yeah.
Then we form a square so we know where each of us is easily.
Yeah, with our backs to each other,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Someone turn
Try
to
not
Tomoe.
to, try not to turn round because if you look at the fire, it'll mess up your night sight if you've got any.
Yeah, someone turn to Tomoe's. Oh, well, I don't think we have control. Dave,
You
turn
guys
to
are
Tomoe.
asleep.
Hang on a second. Let me give you control of Tomoe's
Yeah,
token.
just so we can point her the right direction behind her.
So let's give all players control. Okay. And I'm going to have to take a comfort break myself, so I shall be back in 2 shakes of a duck's tail.
Okay.
So you
well,
set yourselves up.
Remember, if you shake it more than 2 times, you're masturbating.
And if it looks
It's
like
the
a duck's tail,
Not a worry, is it?
Aye,
Well,
looks like a duck's tail.
yeah.
Got the doctor.
if it looks like a duck's tail, you need to see a doctor, I think.
Got to just shift a bit closer to the fire, Kyūryū.
Yeah. Maybe you need to do the
Shall
one.
we?
Yeah.
Nice one back.
Opposite to Moe. I've moved to Moe closer. That loop nicely. We're going to be looking out and listening.
And just scanning around and
Just keeping quiet and just looking out there and listening.
yeah.
The suspense even went for a piss before telling us what it was.
Now that's what it's just a ploy to build.
I still even needing a piss. He's just standing in the other room for a minute.
Yeah. He'll come back and he'll go, and okay,
Right,
the
nothing
night
else.
passes peacefully.
Every night passes peacefully.
And you all
Yeah, I
wake
think-
up in the morning. What? Huh? What? Hey?
No, I don't think he's made us a map for nothing.
Well, ambitious bushes are going to gang up on us. They're not really bushes at all.
They're mimics.
Bandits pretending to be bushes.
The bandit. Yeah, the bandits in ghillie suits.
Yeah, Gillis, it's son.
Oh, we've got a bit of a problem. There's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Might shrink down the.
Maybe they're just rabble extra. You know. They're just like, bing,
Couple
bing,
extra
bing.
bushes.
I did have a
Oh, well,
message from Tim just to say it will be next week. will join us next week beforehand, but he's tired.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Not literally.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, literally. I mean, no.
Hey, it floats your boat.
Right. I'm not going to judge.
Right, I think I will. A couple of shurikens to hand, just in case I'm prepping them. I'll be sticking them to hand.
Same, mate, same. We've had some training in it now, though, haven't we? You took the shuriken
Yes.
too as well, eh?
Yes, I might be good enough to hit the ground now.
Yeah. we'll have a competition so you can hit the ground.
Well, isn't that a thing? People do want you to hit the ground running.
Hey.
Okay, well, I am back, and you can restart the the session.
Oh.
Okie doke. Now, the two people on watch, can I have wit saving throws from them? And
Okey-dokey.
the better you make it, the further away you'll hear the noise.
Okay.
Gents.
Can I assume my bag is down at the moment?
Well, yes.
So I've not got the
Oh, yeah,
-1 for
Yeah, no,
partial coverage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, just click the drop down.
Yes. Well, I know that it's only it takes one off, so I know I've just got to put one
Yeah,
on. So
well,
I'm looking at
Yes, but it also affects BCSs, etc.
yes,
So
yeah,
if you look at cell O3,
yeah. I can
if you
just say
change
drop.
status, change that to dropped.
Yeah, that's I've done it. I was just thinking in my mind. I know I've got.
Yeah.
I'm on a saving throw of 6, so
Yeah.
let's see what we get.
Well, that corrects all that. Yes.
Yeah. Where am I? Stop it! Come on. Oh, there we go.
Well done.
Ah.
Well
There we
done.
go.
Oh,
There,
right.
that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one over there. Oh, and did you see those over there as well?
Some distance off in the darkness, you hear something swishing the bushes. Sounds like something kind of hitting bushes with something. In that direction. Off in the darkness over there.
In which I didn't see it. Oh, that direction, a ping in that direction.
What
Okay.
direction? Ping again?
Sorry. It's
You're
off in that
asleep.
direction.
Oh, okay.
You're asleep.
2 o'clock.
That's for the viewers, just. I know I'm asleep, that was for the viewers.
Yeah.
So it's off to the northeast.
Right.
So what are you doing, Yanagi?
I will whisper, Kosa, and give it a moment to see whether I get any kind of whispered reply.
Okay. I assume Kosa will kind of look round or something.
I will indeed turn round. Look at Yanagi.
And I would gesture in the direction, just gesturing roughly that way,
Okay. Now
and then
proceed
point,
to
and then
move.
point to my ear.
I'll move round to Moe on the ground and move towards Yanagi then.
Okay. Move yourself.
Nice and fairly slowly, so I'm not making another noise. I'll move round to say there, and then have a good look, a good long stare in the direction he's pointing.
Yeah.
It's
and I
dark.
should do the same.
Now that you're both looking in that direction, you can both make another wit saving throw to see whether you can make anything out in the dark,
It looks dark to me.
or rather, in the moonlight.
I made it this time, just.
I failed by 4.
Okay.
It's
Well,
dark.
you can still hear the noise, but Kosa can actually see. Where are we? A large figure.
Ooh. A large figure.
A large figure.
What?
Humanoid. Look, 2 arms, 2
About
legs, that sort of thing.
7 or 8, yeah, humanoid, about 7 or 8 foot tall, swinging a large branch.
That's
Okay, Tomoe, Kyūryū, wake up!
that's a tall humanoid. What?
I shall step back and give Kyūryū a good little nudge with the back of my heel. Get up!
That's a good idea. I will wake up.
Okay. Health saving throw for you
Health
two.
saving throw.
Health saving throw, eh?
Yes.
Plus-
The better
Plus
your
1
health,
for the heel in your
the
ribs.
less likely you are to wake up.
11.
So if you fail your health saving throw, you're more likely to wake up.
My health saving throw is
Going to be 11. That's for sure.
9.
Okay. Given that Kosa said that quite loudly, you wake up. Do you want to roll for Tomoe?
Yeah, I'll roll for Tomoe. So she's done rolled at 20.
He's asleep.
He's gone. He's in the land of Nod.
No. If
Oh,
you
no,
fail
Oh
your
no,
health
no, you
saving
wanted her to
throw,
feel it. Yeah, you wanted her
you're
to
more
feel
likely
it. Yeah,
to wake up.
that's
She's
right.
not feeling very well. She's probably awake already.
Yeah. Can't anybody let me sleep?
She's over there in the bush taking a pee.
She's not even there.
Yeah. Get yourself up,
Okay.
Tomoe. We may have some trouble.
Righty ho. Kosa, you saw that big figure stop and kind of look in your direction.
Mhm.
Then start coming towards you.
Okay.
1 second.
Just we have to move to there, so the fire is behind me as far as it's concerned.
So this is the first round when you're taking actions. One is moved towards you. It is getting closer. Next round, it will probably enter the firelight. So Tomoe will change position and stand up. Presumably Kyūryū is changing position and standing up as well.
Oh yes, indeed.
Okay. Now I just need to check something. Okay. Now you are not wearing your armor at the moment.
No, I was sleeping.
Okay. So you need to
Go into my character sheet and change it.
accumulate a number of points equal to your maximum number of actions, equal to your armor class. So what's your maximum number of actions?
Sorry. Say that again.
Be 2.
Your MNA, your maximum number of actions is 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Your armor class is 4.
Yeah. No,
It
3.
will take you 2 full rounds to put your armor on.
So
So
armor
this
class
round you stand up.
3 plus more levels, so it's 5, isn't it?
No. Your armor class is 3.
3.
So it will take you two rounds to put your armor on. So your first round, you stand up.
Should you decide to?
Should
That's
I
if you decide to
to?
put your armor on.
Yeah.
but worth
You may
knowing,
decide not to put your armor on.
because the
Okay.
character would know.
Let's actually put a counter up.
I think I'm gonna try and get it
Yeah.
on, like, to be honest. If something big this way
So-
comes.
It's a rabbit. It's a big bunny.
Run for it.
Okay.
We've all seen
So
Monty
alright,
Python.
so-
Add a turn.
Monty Python.
We've all seen
Add a
that.
turn.
A
Surely.
Vorpal bunny.
Yeah.
Opal Bunny and Monty Python, yeah.
And then add a custom item. Or just put in enemy.
That's interesting.
Okay. And then I believe everybody has a second action, yes?
No.
Yeah, I am attempting to put on my armor, I guess.
Well, you will attempt in the future, maybe.
My secondary, I'm going to shout greetings for the thing.
Let me just
I won't
check
shout.
this.
I won't shout if he's that close, but I'll say it quite loudly. Greetings.
I haven't had
Konnichiwa.
not had our primary yet, have we?
Basically, you've had one round, and see, 10. Okay, so the enemy is going on 10.
Right.
So Yanagi, what's your primary and secondary?
7 and 3.
And 3 for your secondary. Kosa?
I'm going to
10-5.
10-5.
I'm just going to exit a second because Roll20 just whited my screen out on the map.
Oh no.
That's all I have.
What's your primary and secondary action phases?
10 and 5, I believe.
Yep.
My base action phase is
Fine.
10, so
And Tomoe, it is 11 and 5.
11.
There we go.
Okay. And sword descending.
What has Tomoe got in the way of weapons?
She has.
She's got a pretend sword, a naginata.
She's got wooden wakizashi, a wooden naginata, and a tanto.
I suggest she gets a sword out.
Well, the naginata does more damage,
I know,
and it's better than her kenjutsu.
It's going to be in close combat, isn't it? With us, we want to be close proximity to each other.
But if we space ourselves out and come at it from more than one side,
there's only one enemy. Difficult one is only one enemy. Whatever you think, Dave. I would just thought she'd go for the sword.
I mean, if we've got more room to move, we ought to.
Let me just check something.
We won't necessarily get all 4 of us around necessarily, but
Can we put the enemy on, Dave, where he is?
Yes.
or she, it.
1 second. I just need to add something. Because I need to put on his range.
We might want to reach.
Okay, so Tomoe will stand up. So this is the round. Sorry, no, that's already happened. So this is the round. The round after you woke Tomoe and Kyūryū up has happened. So therefore, Tomoe and Kyūryū have both stood up.
So on there,
you and Kosa can do whatever you wanted to do in that round.
right? I will unwrap my Manreki Kuzari then,
Okie doke.
because I normally carry that wrapped round my waist.
Okay, he's already moved forward. So next round.
Get my Yawara ready.
Okay, next round, on your advice, Tomoe will draw her wooden wakizashi, which means that she has basically got, rather than 12 foot, I think that's just
Medium, isn't it?
9 foot. It's not a long one, which reduces hers. And she will move away from you so that you're not in her
Fair enough.
range. Okay?
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Check. I have I've got 2 yards of chain, so if we check that they
so that would be 9
right.
foot.
Yeah.
Need to make it bigger then. It's been the same size as Tomoe then, doesn't
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Kyūryū, what are you doing this? Sorry, Kyūryū, what are you doing this round?
so that's a first round spent putting on my armour, isn't it?
No. This is if you decide you're going to start putting your armor on this round, then say so.
Yeah, so I'm spending this round putting on my armor.
So that's your first round, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What are you doing this round, Kosa?
It's my primary and my secondary.
I want to see where Mr. Enemy is. Where is he?
Yes.
This round, the enemy is moving forward just into the perimeter of the firelight. About 7 or 8 foot tall.
Can you put him on the board? It's not on the board.
We've got nothing on the map.
Yes, he is.
Not that we can
can't
see.
him.
Yeah, because he's out. He's not into the light. We can't see him yet. That's why he's not. Dave knows what he's doing. Don't worry.
Can you see him?
No.
I can see you pinged over there, but that's
I
all.
can see something kind of sticking out the bushes like an arm, actually. I see him now. There he is.
Ah, right, yes, there he is.
Ah,
I got
there
you
he
now.
is.
was
I was
on the
expecting him to
token
be.
layer.
I was expecting him to be a lot closer.
Yeah, I see him. I've used that token many times in many games.
It
In
does
this
look a
case,
bit like a D&D ogre.
Yeah, or troll.
Yes.
Well, it's more of an ogre because it's
Right,
got a weapon in
but
it.
he is actually just at the edge of the light. He just walked into the light.
Yep.
Nobody can
So-
really do anything apart from
Okay, the enemy doesn't say anything or do anything.
sorry. No,
When
he's
I
kind
shouted
of,
at him.
he's chuntering to himself.
Well, I could. The weapons are secondary, isn't it? So I've still got a primary action.
As far as your action was concerned, basically you are preparing a weapon, aren't you?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
drawing a weapon is a secondary. isn't
Drawing
it?
a weapon is a secondary action. Yes, but you did it on your primary.
Right. Okay. I was thinking I could take a step. That's all.
You can certainly take a step, certainly.
I shall step that way. It just reduces the overlap between Tomoe and I and evens us off as a group.
Yep.
Just hold fire for the moment, just to see how he
That's
reacts.
fine. Yeah, I'm not thinking of aggravating him.
Tomoe will step one more this way, so that that Kosa is out of her range. On a 10, what's everybody doing? Kyūryū, Kosa?
Don't put
Okay,
on my armor.
watching
I
the
believe
enemy.
it's a primary, a secondary, and then a primary. So it's three actions to put on my armor. So on my primary, it's my last bit of putting on my armor, right?
Okay. Well, he moves forward, waving his 3 bow threateningly. Sorry, which direction is the wind coming from at the moment? 1 second. No. Wind's coming from the southeast. And Yanagi, what are you doing? He's lumbering towards you.
We'll take an additional step there. That gives us about as much spread as we can get and stay in some light.
Okie doke. Secondaries. Anybody doing anything on their secondaries? No.
Yeah, I'll ready a weapon. I
you
can
do
ready a weapon on secondary, right?
Yep.
I'll ready a shuriken.
Fair enough.
I'll just glance to my left into the darkness there, just to make sure there's nothing else about to come out. Surprises or whatever. It's a cursory glance. I'm not expecting a roll or anything, just out of habit.
Okay. Observe situation is a primary option, so but there's nothing that's moving that you can see in the firelight.
Yeah, that's fine.
In actual fact, I may as well turn the lighting off because it's just going to get in the way at the moment.
I like it.
Okie doke.
Aw.
Oh,
Oh no,
so-
put it back on. It was so much
Yeah,
cooler.
it was nice as it was.
Yeah, it's so
fine.
much better, man. Put it back on.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you want me
please.
to obscure the situation, I'm happy to
Oh,
do
it
that.
looks so much better, man. Please, for the guy producing a
Fair
video
enough.
here, yeah, absolutely. Because I can only just see his arm kind of peeking out. It looks awesome, man. Yeah, that's way better. Like, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I love it. It added tension, man.
You'll have to change the music at this moment to a bit of tense music, not
Oh
just.
yeah.
Okay,
Jaws.
primary.
Yeah.
Well, you've given no instructions to the Tomoe, so as usual, I'll hold her action. On a 10, what are Kyūryū and Kosa doing?
Let's take a couple of steps back, Kyūryū.
Okay, you're still trying to get dressed.
No, I'm dressed now.
Oh, he's done now. Okay.
Just struggled into his armour. Yep. So just take a couple of steps back, because he may be the fire that he's interested in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Maybe the range of the
Moving
shuriken.
forward. Range of a shuriken is.
Something to do with my strength, I think.
Just on your strength, isn't it? Up to your strength. Saving throw is close range or something, isn't it, like that?
Let's see. Shuriken, you can throw it up to twice your strength, but it's at -4. You can throw it up to your strength at a straight BCS.
Up to your strength is kind of normal range here.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Got it. So I can throw it up to 15, which is my strength, at a normal BCS of 7, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Is that 15 hexes or 15 yards?
15 hexes.
Right, so I can throw it at that range with no penalty, right? With my 7 BCS.
Correct.
Let's have a bit of that then. First ever time trying to throw a shuriken, I think.
Okay.
No, I've thrown one before and missed, I think. Let's go!
Rightio.
Yeah!
1 second. So you get a -2 because he's moving,
Oh. Still hit him.
and we also have his armor class. Bum.
2 or less and I've got him. I think, if I know the numbers for this game by now, I should by now, eh?
1 second.
My BCS was 7, I rolled a 3, so I've got a buffer of 4.
Okey doke.
Yeah, up to 1.5 times your strength is -2, -2.
Right. Well, as far as distance is concerned,
That's not better.
you are 10
Short
hexes
range.
away, 11 hexes away from him. So
Short range.
yeah, so short
You're going to
range.
be -2. -2 to hit. Normal
So you take
damage.
-2 to hit, and you do overcome his armor
What's his
class. He's AC2.
Normal damage.
So I got him.
Normal
So you
damage,
do
which
normal
is
damage.
whatever.
Yeah, just
D10.
a D10 and a shuriken, is it?
It's a D10 on a shuriken,
Lovely.
and if you're only throwing the 1, if you have a damage bonus, you can add that.
Right, do I have a damage bonus? Let me check. Where would damage bonus be? Oh, here, damage bonus. No, that's damage taken, sorry. I'm trying to find it, I can't find it.
L20, I think it is.
L20. No, I don't have a damage bonus.
Okay.
So,
So how
can I
much damage do you do to him?
5, but if that means if I'm not, if that does that mean I can throw more than one in the round? I can throw one in the secondary as well.
You can throw
I can, but I'll have half
more than one
BCS, yeah.
shuriken at the same time,
Oh, so I can throw.
Time, yeah.
but then you get minuses.
Ah, right. Okay, I'll just throw the one then. Okay.
You can
got
throw
it.
up to 1 shuriken per level at one target.
Okay,
It's
so
minus 1 BCS per shuriken.
per shuriken. So I
You
could have thrown 2 there, but if I would have done, I would have missed because
You'd
I've
have been
only
at
just hit
minus
him.
2 on each.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. So 5 damage.
Okie doke. So that's 5 lethal.
Nice.
Okie doke. And
One of them. Take one off my character sheet for now, I guess.
what are you doing, Kosa? Observing?
Yeah, just looking a bit surprised at Kyūryū.
He hit it. It kind of ouches a bit. Let me just check something. And so, what are you doing, Yanagi? On your primary?
A little confused because I thought we weren't going to attack straight away, so I will stand there and look in the direction of Kyūryū and Kosa and go, okay.
It's clearly coming to attack us, isn't it?
Yeah, if it was coming to attack us, it could have easily charged in by now.
Getting in some damage before it does. The monster, anyway.
Not necessarily. But well, I guess we'll see what happens. I shall hold and wait and find out.
Well, it bears all the descriptions of the sort of forest demons and mountain demons that your mum warned you about.
Yeah.
Okay, secondary. Anybody doing anything on their secondary? Tomoe's looking over at Kosa. And she does nothing on her primary. On 10, what are Kyūryū and Kosa planning on doing?
I'm gonna throw another one.
I'm watching the beastie. His reaction is being hit.
I mean, we might chase him off doing this. You know what I mean? He might not want a piece of this.
Let's see.
I'm gonna throw another one.
Let's see.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Okie doke.
Okay,
In that case, roll to strike.
Let's go.
Can you hold your action, Dave? Later.
That one doesn't hit.
In theory, no. In practice, yes.
Okay.
I missed with that shuriken.
But effectively, what you'll be doing is replacing your secondary with a primary. If that makes sense. Okie doke.
Makes sense.
So you miss. And it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. It charges Tomoe.
Ooh. Picking on the women, eh? This is a monster.
Nearest.
Nearest.
Okie doke. Yanagi, what are you doing?
Well, we'll have to do something about that then. I've got 1, 5.
Well, close to engage would be half your BMA, but it wouldn't engage you. You would have to charge yourself.
I think I'll charge as well.
Okie doke.
Should be able to reach it, shouldn't you, I think?
Should be able to.
1, 2, 3.
2, 4, 6, 7. You should be able to.
Well, 5 takes me to there.
Right.
And given we are, at the point at which it runs, we're within split seconds, so it's running across the front as I go
It's
through
within
it.
your weapon. It's within your weapon range anyway, isn't it?
And I'm just thinking, as it starts running forwards, clearly with intent, I'm then running in the direction.
Yes. You could actually go another one further, which would put you in optimum range.
Yeah, so.
It would still keep you out of Tomoe's range, yes. So that puts you in optimum range.
And that just overlaps the pair of us, doesn't it? Just.
Tomoe are just outside each other. That's nice.
Yep.
Okie
doke. Secondaries. Anybody doing anything on their secondary?
I might as well. It's a difficult role, but I'm going to try and throw.
Tomoe is basically going to replace her secondary with her primary.
Well, yeah, I can't change weapons on a secondary, can I? But I can throw another shuriken, can't I?
You can change what you can drop a weapon and draw another one.
There's no point dropping it. I've got one left. I'm going to throw it with the half BCS. Might as well.
Okie doke.
Oh, nah, it's not going to hit. 6.
Nope.
Okay, so that's me got 3 dropped shuriken.
Okay. Are you doing anything with your delayed primary, Kosa?
Not. No, I'm just going to watch for the moment.
Okie doke. Tomoe is going to strike with her wakizashi and then step back 1. So she's -1 for range because it's just at the limit of her range, and she's -1 because it's a wooden wakizashi. She doesn't have any distractions or restrictions, so it's just a straight -2. Oh, sorry, no, +2 because the target is charging. So straight BCS roll for Tomoe. Would Kosa care to roll for Tomoe?
Yeah.
So that's a 12. Yes.
Oh, then 11.
No. Missed due to its armor. It's AC 2.
Armor. Okie dokie. Near miss.
Near miss. And steps back 1.
Miss. Yep.
Okay. Yanagi is charging, it's charging, so basically on 0, Yanagi gets to strike it gets to strike Tomoe.
Keep flanking it.
Yes, flank but not rear.
Flank's +3 or no +5, isn't it?
Yep.
+5, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, the position is pretty serious.
So I'm on 19 less his armor, so about 17 or so.
Let's see what you've got.
There you are.
Let's go.
Okay, that's a strike.
Nicely.
And now, fortunately, probably, I don't know, with the flank, too high, double +1. It's not going to be a crit.
Not going to be a crit on a 5, blimey.
Well, often you sort of, what's the, no, it's under a different system. Thinking of a different math.
Yes, you would need to be in the superhero league. On a
yes,
5.
right. Thinking of another.
Best chance of a critical is normally a 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so damage to it.
Oh, yeah. It's. Where are we? There we are. D5. Oh. Come on. Roll D10 and halve it. There you go. Yeah. 1.
1 point.
It's a glancing blow as it runs past.
Do you have a damage bonus?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Pretty sure my damage bonus is
Pretty sure I did.
Yeah, so I clearly mistimed my swing because I was running further than I planned.
Just scratched him.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It all counts.
Oh,
And he will attempt strike Tomoe. Wallop.
You haven't. I don't know whether it matters or not, but you haven't put his aura on Dave. Does it matters?
I have. I just didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't
not shown, is it?
say player's permission. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it now. Yes, he's got long arms.
Big boy. Is he swinging a tree branch around?
He's swinging a tree branch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty vicious-looking tree branch. Okie doke. So that's.
See, the closest thing this resembles that we know is like a troll or an ogre or something like that, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah. Sweet.
Hill giant or something.
So that's 15 points of subdual damage on Tomoe.
Dave, back on the ghetto.
Almost half her damage gone in one blow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. So that is the end of that round. So over to the next round.
Yep.
Hang on a second. Let me just get rid of that. Let's just move that over that side because it was concealed beneath my die roller. So Tomoe has an action first of all. She thinks it's probably best to step out of his range and then try and get behind him. That hurts. So steps back one. And well, if he steps forward to strike her, then she'll get hit again, in which case she'll have to charge him. Okay, what are Kyūryū and Kosa doing on their actions?
Well, I'm not changing weapons because I don't have Shuriken armed anymore. I am arming my Yawara.
Okie doke. Kosa?
I'm going to intercept him. Stop him beating the crap out of Tomoe.
Okay, you're charging him.
In.
Okie doke. Well, he was actually turning
He may meet further.
Stepping back one to clobber Yanagi.
Okay, well, I can still get to him.
Oh, you
I
can still
want to be there,
yeah.
don't I?
That's
Yeah.
your
Is that
optimal.
optimum range? What do we need to be? Yeah.
No, you want in one for optimal
You're in one for optimum.
because you're close range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, you little.
That
boy,
takes
you
you
big
just
bugger.
out. That takes Yanagi just outside of yours as well, which is handy.
Okie doke. Attempts to strike Yanagi. And misses.
Ooh, what a shame.
Nice.
Yes, quite.
Nice.
Okie doke. Yanagi. He's still within your arc. You can step forward another one if you wish. But you will no longer be flanking him.
You're in his range anyway, so I would.
Doesn't make a lot of difference. I don't think I need the flank.
Okay, well, where you are, you don't have a distraction, but you are -1 because you are at less than optimum.
Yeah, I'm going to get either I step in and get the distraction is a -1, or I stay where I am and I get a -1 for the range. So either way.
Yeah. Oh, my
So-
apologies. You do have a distraction because
Me.
unless you can ignore it.
I'm running into your range, so.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
will saving throw to avoid the distraction?
Go on then. I'll make the will saving throw. Realistically, I was just going to swing, and the fact that he's just run into my range, well, that's his own fault. In actual fact.
Fair enough.
So
Okay, so straight -2 then.
let's hope and see. He can always take it out on me later, but
Well, -4 allowing for his
I'm
arm.
I'm winding up to swing at the point he runs in, and so I
Not
should
going to not going to hold it against you if you're attacking the enemy.
So I'm just swinging and having a go.
The fortunes
Okay.
of war, as it
I
were.
hit him anyway.
Fair enough. Roll your damage.
Go on, half that. Oh, so 2.
Okie doke.
It's going to take a long time at 1 or 2 at a time.
Yes, it is.
Well, yeah. He's dishing out 15 at a time.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
can't dish out much
Not
more
good
with
exchange rate.
my bare hands. So
It probably out damage me. I just have to hope that I get it blowing, get a critical on him. That'll slow him down a bit.
yeah, well, yeah, maybe with doers it will help.
Kyūryū, nothing. Kosa has charged in. Tomoe will take a step in this direction, and she's going to run around behind him next time. Yanagi's charged. Sorry, Yanagi, you can have a secondary attack if you wish.
I think we need it.
Yeah, get on with it. Yeah, get in.
BCS
Seems unlikely.
means,
Halve your BCS, add your level, and -4.
yeah.
Like crunches numbers,
Yeah.
crunch.
I'm going to mess with that.
Fair enough.
Yep.
In that case, Kosa, your charge.
Okie dokie. Let's take this, you rat. It's going to hit him, certainly.
Yep. That's a hit.
1d6.
Oh,
4. Take 5. There's only no bonus for the charge, is there?
No, only on the strike, not on the damage. Sorry, well,
Okay.
you add your strength.
On the damage.
No, you add you add your BMA to your strength, and see whether
Right,
that
that
increases
put me on.
your damage bonus.
Well, that'll put me on 22 strength.
Which would
Oops.
give you
Yes.
+1 damage.
Okay, so take
Correct.
another one. Take 6 then.
Yep. Fair enough. Okey-doke. So, new round. Tomoe is going to run around behind. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she can charge in and get him from the back next round. Okay, what are Kyūryū and Kosa planning on doing?
I'm going up.
Kosa's going to carry on hitting him, presumably.
I'm going to run up
Well,
here.
punch his lights out, yep.
I can move up to 16, right? If I'm just moving, I can move up to 16 in a movement, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to head up that
As
way.
long as you stay out of engagement range.
Right, okay, so I guess my line would look more like that, then that. But I can,
Yeah, you can run to there.
something like that. Yeah,
If you want.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Well, move yourself to where you want to be. Basically, you can go
Yes.
somewhere on this side of him.
I can.
Unless you want to stay out of the range of my backswing, but you've still got enough movement.
I've got the movement to pick and choose to stay.
Yeah.
Out of it. Yeah, I could go to there and then I could charge him from the other side of the back next round. Yeah.
Okay, Kosa's trying to hit him. He's stepping back from Kosa, and Kosa's stepping forward, I presume.
You certainly am. You're not getting away, Sonny, that easy.
I'm just going to the kitchen and grab a drink. I'll be back in a moment. I can still hear you.
And he's
Force
having
you.
another go at Yanagi.
Go on then. If you must.
And misses.
Ooh,
What?
unlucky.
He's slow and cumbersome and not very good with his weapon.
Yeah.
When he does
Oh,
it
do your stuff,
with it,
Yanagi.
it's pretty damn devastating. But
Yeah, it's going to hammer you into the ground like a nail.
Well, what do I need to do for that?
Okey-doke. So, Kosa, do you want to try and clobber him?
Oh, well, punch his lights out.
Go for it.
That's
Ooh,
a hit.
that's a definite hit.
1d6. Take 5 again. What's wrong with my hands today?
Well, you're not used to reaching up so high.
Yeah.
Okay, Kyūryū's run round. Kosa's punched his lights out.
Saving up for a big one.
Yanagi!
Right, I want to use the one of the benefits of the chain. I want to go for a trip. I want to take him down.
Okay, try it.
Trip is a attack form I can use with this. So let's roll the dice and then we'll see what happens.
Correct.
Yes, if you get anything anywhere near it.
5.
5, which is probably worth looking at.
So
Let's have a look and
currently
see.
9 under my BCS. So I was just looking to see what the modifier is for it.
Okay, trip attack is an attempt to bring the target to the ground.
Yeah.
If the attacker's BCS is successful, the target will suffer a number of distractions equal to your effect number. So you made your BCS by how much?
9. That's his armor class.
Well, you are -4. Don't forget.
Okay, so
what's
I'll
your
make it by
BCS?
5 then.
Okay. So you made it by 5. Right.
Okay.
So he needs if he fails a speed saving throw, he will fall to the ground. Okay, let's try a speed saving throw. No.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
And health saving throw. Yes, made his health saving throw.
Fair enough.
Well, so he falls to the ground.
Right. Have at him.
Right, let's kick him while he's down.
Come on, the chains are good for something. That's one of the benefits of them.
Thank you, Yanagi. Thank you indeed for that.
That is
Oops,
nice
sorry.
work.
It also
yeah,
means
yeah.
he's less likely
Wrong
to
one.
hit me back,
Yes.
which is more in my mind than anything.
Yes.
I can say that better.
Righty-ho. So, that's Yanagi. So secondaries.
Can't
Yeah,
close,
you can't do anything.
can't close the attack on a secondary, can you?
Yeah. In actual fact, you've gone back. You're there because he stepped back while you were kind of running round. Tomoe can't do anything. So Kosa, you're going to try and strike him on your secondary?
Yeah. I'll
Go
kick him
for
while
it.
he's down. I'm not proud.
Yeah.
That might not be a failure.
It's-
That might not be a failure, Dave, because I am on over 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your base BCS?
My base BCS, I believe. Well, my final BCS is 19.
He's super.
That
close, so
includes
he's
your level,
fine.
yes?
Yes. And he's on the
Okay.
ground, I understand, so that gives me something.
Yeah. But it's 17. So
5 or
half
whatever.
8 plus 10 from being on the ground plus your level. So that's 18, 20. But less his armor is 18, and less 1 for the fact that you're. No, you don't have anybody else. So basically, it's an 18. I think is your final BCS.
Okay.
The best but not a fumble.
Presumably it's not an automatic failure, is it? Not an
Hang
automatic
on a
problem, is it?
second. Combat modifiers.
Yeah, is it?
Or is it?
Is it an
If
automatic
your
fumble or a
BCS
20?
is 19 or less, a roll of 20 is a critical failure. If your BCS is 20 or
Okay.
more, so it is a critical failure.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. D10?
So critical failure
20,
in
isn't it?
unarmed combat is a D20.
D20. Roll a 7.
You give yourself a day's special
Mm.
effect.
Days. Okay. Yep.
So basically, you just forfeit your next available action phase.
Yeah, missed an action. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was a bit surprised when he tumbled over. That's
Yeah,
reasonable.
Surprised by that.
So was he.
I was also trying to make sure it didn't fall on me.
Okie doke. Yanagi, secondary.
Well, definitely while he's there. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Yanagi, stick him. Stick it to him.
Can I Can I take a step while I do it? Or is that going to take? Is that going to limit me?
No, it's a secondary action, so you can't move.
That's fine. Yeah.
Strike.
I'll just...
you where you are.
Yeah.
Okay,
swing
so
wildly. I was clearly thinking about whether I should move or not, and not paying attention to the target.
Yes.
One thing at once.
okay, so he's on the ground. So what's your base BCS?
14.
No, that's not going to be a strike, I'm afraid, is it?
No.
Okie doke. So, next round.
Moe.
So Moe, I think, can probably just close to engage. One.
I think
Two.
so, yeah, because she's just seen me stagger slightly,
Because
so she might want
She,
to come in.
well, so she can go to there, which means she's going to be -1, but she's not distracting you.
No, I'm too
Okay,
busy
so
stunned.
she
Well,
will close to engage to there, and Tomoe will strike to hit then. Do you want to roll?
right, come on. Yeah. Come on. 15.
15.
She's in the back, isn't she? She's in the back.
Well, no, he's just prone. He's so she's +5.
All
for
right,
him
so he's
being
prone, so- Okay, that's going to hit.
So
hit then, isn't it?
+5 for him being prone. He's AC 2, so that's a +3. Her Genjutsu is 12 -1 for its being wooden, so that's 11. So that would be a 14. What did you roll? A 15. Not quite enough.
Another near miss.
Another near miss. She's getting a lot of near misses. Okay. On a 10, what are people doing? Kyūryū and Kosa.
I'm becoming
Well, he's
undazed.
standing up.
I'm going to run in and try and
Yeah.
curb stomp it.
Okay, so you're... Okay, you can close to engage as well if you wish. You don't have to charge. Okie doke, and you will get him in the back. Oh, hang on a second. Who was he going to face? Oh, it was Yanagi that tripped him up, wasn't it? So he would turn to face Yanagi when he stood up. So that means Kyūryū will get him in the flank, and Tomoe will get him in the back.
I could move to there, no problem.
Well, that is putting you in her strike.
Okay, I'll just
She's
take the
striking
flank.
out with the sword. It may only be a bokken, but it's still going to.
I'll just go for the flank then. Am I
Okie
rolling my
doke.
attack?
Hang on a
enough to
second.
hit him
Let
anyway.
me just check something. Combat actions. In actual fact, no. I don't think he is going to stand up. He's going to remain on the ground. Because some bastard is standing right next to him. And he will strike out at Kosa and see whether that does anything. And I don't think it is, because you're in an elevated position.
I am dazed, so.
Yeah.
Well, coming out of daze.
You're passive. Oh, sorry, no, he's changing position to kneeling. He's not standing up, he's just going to kneel. Okay. But he is going to face Kosa, because Kosa's right next to him.
Okey-dokey.
So you will be charging him in the back, Kyūryū. Okie doke. So, Yanagi, you are in an elevated position compared with him because he's kneeling.
Okay.
So you get +2 on him because he's kneeling.
Right. Well, let's see whether that'll make any difference then.
get to him.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
It certainly does.
probably good enough.
Go for it.
Have 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
Bravo,
I
bravo.
like it.
Swat.
That is more like a.
He's not looking happy. Okay,
Good.
secondaries. Kyūryū's charging in. Kosa comes out. You come out of your daze, and you can secondary him. +2 on him
I'll
because he's
secondary
needing.
him. Secondary him. Right in the secondaries. Ooh, that's going to hit him.
Oh, it is in his secondary.
Right in the secondaries.
Is that a critical?
Could be. Oh, no, it won't because it's half GBCS, so it's going to.
Yeah, it's half.
Okay. Fair enough.
Going to get what we need to
Roll your damage.
get. Going to be. Right, 1d6. Take another 5.
You're
What's wrong with me
playing
today?
with him, aren't you? You're playing
I'm
with
just
him.
tickling his nose. I'm just tickling his nose.
No, this
Yanagi.
is like a lion mother teaching the cubs how to do it. She keeps them just on the edge so the cubs can learn to properly take down something big. Kosa's ready to step in there if it all goes wrong. That's what it is. Just keeps batting it so we
Just
can keep playing.
Standing here, trying not to get hit while the rest of you go and pummel him.
I haven't hit you yet.
No.
Not you, I'm about to hit him.
Tomoe will try and strike him in the flank.
Yeah. Go and clock him one.
Go for it.
20. 10.
It's +5 in the flank and +2 because he's kneeling, so that's a net +7. You're -1 for Kyūryū, unless you can make a will saving throw.
We'll attempt the will saving throw. Not much chance of it.
No.
That's +6 then, down to +6.
Well, it's 7
Final BCS.
less his armor 4, so it's +4. What's her base BCS? 12.
Base BCS. Base is 11.
Right, so that's halved is 5 plus her level 6 +4, 10. So no, missed it.
No, okay.
Okie doke. Yanagi.
Ooh. Yeah, go on. We'll have another go. Might as well. What? I'm getting 2, am I?
You're getting +5 because he's kneeling, +2.
Oh,
because
+5. Yeah,
because-
I will get
sorry,
him
plus-
then with that.
Sorry, my apologies.
You'll hit him
+2
then,
because he's kneeling. You don't get him you don't get the flank because you're not on the flank. So
No.
just +2.
Will.
So it's net 0, allowing for his armor.
You will let him.
Yes, I'll get him just. I'll get him by 1 then.
Okie doke. In
4.
that case, do your damage.
Take 4.
4 damage.
Got the hang of it now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to hit him when he's not moving so much.
Yeah. Stop moving, you bastard. Let me hit you.
Okay. Tomoe is going to take another step forward and to get to optimum range and try and whack him again.
Come on. Oops.
Okay, she's now -2 for people in her range, but net +3. So that's a hit.
Rolled in at 8. Okay.
Roll her damage.
Weapons actually just straight D6, isn't it?
Straight D6,
What does she-
subdual. And
Four
she
then.
gets +1 for her strength.
Right, 5 then.
5.
5 subdual.
And she knocks him unconscious.
Yes, go on, Tomoe.
Well done, sorry. That's fair enough. She's the one who took a hit from him, so that's fair enough.
He collapses to the ground in a heap, bleeding, etc. Congratulations on defeating an O-Bakemono.
Oh, fair enough.
So that was no back in the day.
How do you spell that, Dave? Because I might make that the episode title. O-B-E-K-E-M-O-N-O.
O-B-A-K-E-M-O-N-O. O-Bakemono.
Nice. Well done to
Sweet
Moe.
big Bakemono, doesn't it?
Big, smelly, goblin. No, forest goblin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, sorry, Yanagi, you'd already put it in. Fine.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, we only need one of them. Quick, don't let the other one turn up. We don't need two.
A big hit it landed on Tomoe, yeah?
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
Yes.
I think it's
Serious.
Yeah.
I will
I mean,
try
basically, they wield a tree trunk, which is the equivalent of a tetsubo, which does 2d6 plus 2d3.
I'll pull my
If it
shuriken out
hits
of its
you-
body that's stuck in it, and then can I try to find my other two?
Okay, 2 wit saving throws.
Okay. Five and an 8. My wit saving throw is... 1 second.
on that 6.
4 or
Base
5.
saving, base saving
6.
throw is 6. So one of them is a
He's
success.
got his
one of
level,
them-
hasn't he?
Okay, you managed to find one of them without trouble. It takes you a couple of hours to find the other one.
Oh, but I'll still get back to having them all though, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
but you're going to be short of sleep tomorrow.
That's alright.
And Tomoe's got a very big bruise.
Yes. Can you
Hang on
I
a
don't think
second.
we'd- check her over, Yanagi. No, she's
Yeah.
not.
On her,
Take a minute,
her
lethal,
right
but-
leg.
Let's have a look.
At least soothe the pain or whatever you can do.
Yeah, I can. Well, I'll check initially. I'll physician initially just to check her over
Nothing
properly.
broken. Nothing broken.
Okay. Nothing actually broken.
Good.
That will give her a
Five.
point back.
That's 5 effect numbers on the physician.
She'll get the rest back during the rest of the night. But she'll recover those before you leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are you doing
should
about
be
the O-Bakemono, by the way? Leave it snoring, or dispose of it?
I mean, is it... I mean, how much do we know about it? Is it inherently evil? Like, it'll just kill people if we leave it. So we are doing a good deed by it if we slit its throat, right?
O-Bakemono are known eaters of human flesh.
Yes, I will
Yes,
slit its
they're
throat.
very unpleasant.
We will cut its throat.
O-Bakemono are justly hated for what they do to women who fall into their clutches.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which is another reason it went for Tomoe.
Alright, I'll just bash it. Alright, well, I was going to cut his throat and be civilised about it. Now I'm bashing his head in with a rock, Dave. Thanks. Yeah, I'm bashing his head in with a rock. If it's known for attacking women, yeah, it's not getting the honour of a slit throat. I'll smash its head in with a rock.
Well, if it could knock her out first, then take the rest of you out, she wouldn't recover consciousness and it could do what he wanted.
Well,
Run off with her.
right, I'm going to smash its head in with a rock then.
Fair enough. The O-Bakemono duly snuffs it.
Expires.
And Tomoe will gain 2 Budo, and the rest of you gain half a point of Budo.
Nice.
Oh, for point.
Well, you shouldn't really get any, but I split it up split some up among the party.
Mm.
Yeah, rules is
That's-
written. We don't
that's
get
how
any
I
just
do
to
it.
know, yeah.
Yeah. We
Right,
would
I think-
never.
I shall give her 1 Budo because she was acting as an NPC.
Yeah.
But the rest of you gain half a point of Budo.
Nice. GG, boys.
Right.
Okay.
The rest of the night passes peacefully.
We can sit and watch the sunrise.
You may wish to move the camp away. Now that you've stopped fighting, the smell that starts to arise from that O-Bakemono of kind of fecal matter and blood and so on might be an idea to move your camp.
Yeah, I suppose.
How
Yes,
about we
move.
wander down to near the shoreline and sit there watching the sea, watching the sun come up? How about
Okay, and washing the blood off, Kyūryū.
Well, yeah, that's a bonus,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, gets you away from the scavengers that might turn up.
Yep, they probably will. When as daylight comes, I'm sure there'll be some birds scavenging.
Okey-doke. So that was travelling towards the next village. Well, you watch the sun come up. Well, you'd like to watch the sun come up, but by the time dawn comes, the clouds have merged together into larger islands of cloud, and there's a misty drizzle descending. So the sun is slightly obscured by the haze of rain, but it looks a pleasant day. Apart from the drizzle.
Well, we all got to see the beginning of a new day, so I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Jolly good. Okay,
Yeah, let's trudge on and get to the next village.
Okie doke. How does your day go? The day actually passes peacefully, and you make it to the next village. Let me just reveal more of the shoreline. Okie doke. Actually, you can see a little bit more than that. There you go.
Does village have a name?
And you make your way around the coast successfully and reach Negai.
Guy.
Negai. Let me add its name to the annals of history. Negai.
Negai.
Negai. They are surprised to see you walking along the coast. They inquire as to whether your ship got blown onto the rocks or something.
No, just walking the coast.
Okie doke.
And for reference, there's one less O-Bakemono out there than there were prior to us walking the coast.
Okay. And Ashigaru arrives at the edge of the village and asks to see your papers.
Okay.
Papers.
Looks at your papers. You have papers for Central Hyuga, and the others.
These are the papers we have. We're on a mission for their school, and they show him the sensei's letter.
Right. Why weren't you issued with travel documents for South Hyuga in Miyazaki?
We were led to believe that this letter would be sufficient. Apologies if we've inadvertently broken the rules.
He will take you to the Lord of the Village's estate and tell you to wait while he goes to get his master. And let me just check and see where are we? Okay. After about 5 minutes, he returns with a samurai, who is made known to you as Lord Tagami Kai, Lord of the Village, who reads your script from the sensei, and he is willing to accept that and will endorse your the script with his stamp, but he will fine you 1 silver for not getting the correct papers in Miyazaki.
Thank you, my lord. Paying the money.
That one each.
He will inquire whether your ship was wrecked or something.
Yeah, we've chosen to travel on foot, so.
Well, you're obviously willing to risk the dangers of the coast.
Yes, we already had an encounter with the O-Bakemono. Not in there. Further up
He
the
is
coast.
surprised that you have survived to make it here.
Oh, well. There is one less to bother his village should it decide to
Yes.
wander this way.
No, they steer clear of the village. We make sure that this place is safe from the goblins.
Yes.
Would that fine 1 silver each, Dave?
No, just 1 silver.
Okay.
No, just one.
Well, you are all on a mission for the sensei, and he's just fining you for your ignorance of not getting the correct papers. He will warn you that it is more dangerous down the coast as the forests reach the shoreline.
Right.
It's relatively clear up the coast from here to Miyazaki, but down to the further along the coast, it is more dangerous.
Thank him for the warning.
Silver.
Okay.
Have you got a silver in the party loot to give him?
There's 31 copper in there, so that's an equivalent.
Yeah.
Yep. He'll take copper.
Yep.
Sorry, the spelling of the Lord. 1 second, let me just add it in.
It's 31 to 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Tagami Kai.
Tagami, right, rather than Tagami. Cool, thank you.
Tagami.
Cool.
My apologies for my my false accent. And I think that is probably a reasonable point to stop for the night, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it is.
We need to.
There is actually a good quality inn here because it serves the visitors to the building to the north.
Right, well. I think we knock off the food and an extra bit for a drink or something.
What is this?
Old temple
people,
to the north.
Okay.
Is actually not an old temple. It is actually a gentleman's
is it?
academy.
Gentleman's Academy.
Ooh.
Guess we'll find out more about that next week.
Probably not. We're not gentlemen.
Okay, in that case, have a good week, everybody. And
And thanks again, Dave.
Thanks again, Dave.
no trouble at all.
See you all in a week.
Yeah.
See you in a week's time.
Yes.
See you next week.